Welcome to lists in HTML5 for educational growth, and my name is Dion Dressius. So lists. We're going to talk about unordered lists, then the ordered lists, and at the end the definition lists. Not that many use definition lists, but I will show you anyway. First one is the unordered list. In HTML I can have text, and if I want to have a list with bullets and the order doesn't matter of the list item, I can make an unordered list. Let's show you how it works here. This is the unordered list, and in the unordered list and the closing unordered list comes each list item. So this is the list item, and I close the list item as well, and there and there, and I can put as many list items as I want. Example is some body parts are an arm, a leg, and a head. That's gonna show that. I have the template created, and I will call it lists file. I'm going to save it as an HTML file, lists HTML. So it will open automatically in a browser. And there we're going to start. It all comes into the body. So I will make here an unordered list, put the closing tag in, and in there put each list item. And I'm going to do it like this, and I will copy it so it will be easier. So what did we have? Body parts. The body parts were the arm, were the leg, were the little toe. And in my case, I still have a little toe. Control S, save it, and then opening the lists, and it will open in the browser the body parts, and here's each list item, and it will add automatically a bullet to it. That's it. That's it, but not for the ordered list. That's a little bit more complex, though there's much similarities. Ordered lists, I will use it when the order is important. And this is the same. Instead of unordered list, I type in OL and the closing OL. And in here each comes the list item. So I have 4 in this case, doesn't matter how much I make. And an example is this. Sorry, what I see in here, those will be some attributes, and I will talk about them later. This is a tag, and this is an attribute. It tells me more about the tag. Example, steps to do when waking up. It's important first to open your eyes, then to yawn, then go out of bed, and then make coffee. If you start with making coffee or tea and then open your eyes, you can end up in a big mess. So that's not the way we want it. And I'm going to show you how that is done. So we start with what to do when waking up. Now starts my ordered list, and then closing with the ordered list. And in each ordered list comes again a list item. Close the list item, copy that one, paste and paste and paste. Things to do when waking up. Well, I can also say when going to bed. What I do when going to bed is brush my teeth, then kiss my girl, kiss your partner, I would say, then get into bed, and then close eyes. That's it. Save, and we're going to check how it looks like. Refresh, and I see the list now has an order 1, 2, 3, and 4. What I can also do, if I don't want it to start with 4, I can use an attribute, and that's the start attribute. So I can say list, I want to start the whole list. Start is, let's say, 50. So it will start with 50 and then add 1 to each. So save the file, refresh, and we'll now start with 50. If I don't like the numbers and I want to use letters, I can say type is A. Going to save it. Refresh A, B, C, D. Instead of the capitals, I also can type in a small letter. Refresh, and now it's A, B, C, D, all small. So that's fun to do. Next one is the definition list. It's not that many used, but I will tell you. The definition list. It starts with the DA from definition list and it ends with a closing tag. In between is the definition text. So the definitions, and then I'm going to explain what those definitions are, and that's the definition itself. For instance, standards that make the rep rock. Definition list, the text is HTML, and here's the definition of HTML. Definition text and the definition there. Definition text and the definition. Going to see how that works. And then let's make it differently. Cars I previously owned. Start with the definition list. Close the definition list. And in there comes the definition text. Close the definition text as well. And beneath the definition text comes the definition itself, and close the definition. So, cars I previously owned. Those were crappy cars, by the way. First one, the car I owned. The first one I got was, I guess, a Daihatsu. It was a van. Fun car anyway. Daihatsu. What was it? It was a fun little van. And basically I still miss it. The next car was a red Ariane. Well, Citroën it was. Citroën. Little woman's car. And then a white Golf. Got it from Daddy. Wasn't second hand, but it was a great present anyway. Let's save this one and go to check how it looks like. So, cars I previously owned, the Daihatsu, the red Citroën, and a white Golf, and here's the definition of the item in there. You may use it, you may not use it, it's up to you. If you find it handy, please use it. So what did we do in this lesson? First we talked about the unordered list with the bullets. Then the ordered list with the numbers. We changed also the starting number, and we changed even the numbers into letters. At the end, the definition list, I didn't use them that much, but you can use it if you find them really convenient. This is Dion Dreschers for Education.org, and I want to thank you for staying smart.